Good morning, YouTube. This is Tommy again from ARTF Construction with another project. I have a window over here in my house overlooking the yard, and the measurements are 45 by 36. And on the side of it, I have a sliding door. You can see the big boss sitting there. I decided to make this window bigger, put a picture window, which size will be 45, same width by 62 inches, which is very big. So it'll open up everything, let a lot of light in and whatnot. So I'll go explaining how to go about this project. What's working for me is I already have the header up top, so I don't have to break the wall and put a header. So what I need to do is just make the opening bigger and put a double plate seal and, flash tape the frame and install it. So I'll walk you through everything. Thank you. So these are the tools you're going to need to start. A knife, you have to cut the caulking around your trim. Then you need utility knife. You need a hammer. And you need one of these guys. I don't know what they call them. This you put here and you hit with the hammers softly, not hard, so you can pull your trim. Then you'll have the opening and you can proceed to measurements. This way, you don't damage anything. And after we are done, even though I'm making the window bigger, the width didn't change. So I'm able to use this top trim, this bottom trim. All I have to measure is for the side ones. So that saves you some money there. I hope this will help someone who wants to do something similar to this. I will keep filming as the process goes on. Thank you. So now it's, I cut off the sheetrock. So this way I can know what I'm up against. You see how you have the double plates here for the, that's where the window gonna sit on. Apparently, the framers made a mistake when they were building my house. You see you have a double plate seal here. That was supposed to be for a different kind of window. So they wind up changing the framing situation there. So now in my case, the double sit plate have to be down here because the new window has to sit on the top of that. I'm not worried about the header again because it's already there and we're not changing anything. It's carrying the load of the house of the second floor. So this is the inside picture, and I will show the outside when I start to remove the trim, and we'll extract the window from the outside because it has a flange, and with the nails or screws, I don't know what they used when they installed the window. So I'll show you the process. So this is after I pry the trim. Now you can see I removed all the trim around that window. And on this side here is going to be a 2x4. And on this side as well, a 2x4. And you can see a gap right here. That's the 2x4 right there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to enlarge this opening down to 62 inches and add half an inch for clearance. Then cut the sheetrock and put a 2-plate 2x4 so where the new window is gonna sit on. And we'll do the work on the outside as well to remove the trim again, the siding, and put everything back. I'll keep you posted of all the progress. Thank you. So I'm back again. This is the outside of the window. And when I open, I'm gonna take the frame, the trim around the window, and from there I'm gonna start my opening, and I have to go down somewhere here. That will make it 62 inches, and the width stays the same. And all I have to do is flash around, install first of all, frame the right measurements, and always leave half an inch gap from top to bottom, so at least you have a 1/4 of an inch of room up top and 1/4 of an inch down. so you can shim it and adjust it and level it. And that works for the same thing if you're gonna do the sides as well. Always leave half an inch altogether of clearance, so you have 1/4 inch on the left, 1/4 inch on the right, so you can play with your window, square it and shim it. I proceed to removing the trim around the window, as you can see, but carefully because I'm gonna use the top plate and the bottom plate on the new framed window. Okay. Hello, good morning, I'm back. I just proceed to remove the window, and you can see I have to make this down all the way till here to make it bigger, to prepare the frame for the new install of the window. And I have to cut all the wood, the plywood and everything else, frame again the bottom two seal plates, and then I have to flush all around the bottom, sides, the top. Then we can proceed to installation. Now you can see the hole. I made the window bigger and I put the double plate right here. I still have to do some tweaking and make sure it's straight and leveled. Then I will proceed to flush in the frame, so you can install the window without any problem. So this is from the inside, and I'm going to walk you out to the outside so you can see. This is the window. It's a picture window by Anderson 400 series. Great quality window. And this is from the outside. I put that plastic tarp because it was raining this morning. I don't want to take any chances of having water come into my house. I'm back. Finally, I framed exactly what I needed for measurements to install the window. So before you install the window, very important step is to waterproof your window. Flashing wind. It's called window flashing, and this is what you use. It's sort of like a vinyl sticky thing that you put around the window, and over here you have to put a piece first, split it, and then you go over it with a long piece to for water tightness, And see, all my corners are really, really nicely flashed. And this is the product you use. You buy this stuff at Home Depot. If somebody's going to do there's many brands, but they all do the same job. Doesn't really matter, So this is what it looks like. You have to make sure you go over it. Some people use a roller, to make it tight to the frame. I didn't, but it's gonna be fine. I'm very confident it will not be a problem. And after I install the window, if your window has a flange, follow the manufacturer's instruction. I would highly recommend, if you have the flange, to run a bit of silicone, high quality silicone all around, and you leave the bottom here non-siliconized, because you want, if ever water gets in, you want it to have a way where it can exit down to the floor, doesn't stay inside your house. Just follow the manufacturer's instructions for installation, and I will do like a U with silicone all around. Then you install the window with the flange. Then you put your nails or screws. Installed, and the flashing is all around the flange. And now I'm going to put a drip cap on the top and flash it as well, and then put the house tarp on the top, then the trim. That's life. Will never leak this window ever, guarantee. right way to do it, as you can see. Even though we put the same flashing in the bottom, when you put the window with the flange, then you put this on the top of it. So now like you secure everything. This is the right way to do it. And with Andersen windows, you never have problems, the best. Especially the 400 series. You pay a little bit more, but it's worth every penny. This is the window. It's fully framed from the inside. I made the jamb, and now I made the trim. And what I did about this trim, because it's so big and I'm using 1x4 material, so my advice to anybody that's gonna frame like this, a window, something bigger, this is 46 by 63. The best thing to do is to do pocket holes. And you do your frame. I did pocket holes and glue it, so it can be sturdy, so the miter, the 45 miters will never open, especially if you glue them. And I put one nail here and one nail on the top, so that'll keep the frame put together. I'm gonna proceed to install it, and then I'll show you the result. It's already, all I have to do is nail it to the jamb. I already have my marks. As you can see, I have about 1/4 of an inch reveal. That's what we aim for. You need to always show some reveal because it looks really nice when it's done.